Hello. We've rolled into some Dark Elves today, which is going to make for an interesting game. A higher team value as well. Just to make sure I hit record there. I did. Just got out of my last Tiki match, so readjusting to what we got here. Let's see, I want to look at what they've got, but I also don't want to have that crash, so I'm going to let them finish doing what they're doing. Okay, don't recognize the coach. What have we got? Whoa! I'm a value 9 Witch Elf, that's crazy. Okay. I mean, it's cool. Strength 4 Blitz with Strip Ball is quite nice. I'm value 7 Blitz with Mighty Blow. Nice, nice. Another Strip Ball here. This is a very interesting team. A Nerves of Steel Runner. Okay, so that's a ball carrier probably. Blodgy Assassin. Nice. That actually makes him a lot better. And he could have some usage against us. How are they doing? Not the best. Yeah, I mean, the picks they've gone for are interesting. Hang on, 420. He must have something else going on. Is there something... Is there like a big... I mean, we could do a Mercenary Bull Centaur. Is there like a Bull Centaur player? Yeah, Attack. Strength 5, block. Oh, he seems... Skull. Juggernaut. Okay, that would really fill a gap in our team and give us more money to spend. Which maybe we put towards a bribe, right? A bribe in Hatak seems pretty solid. Yeah, I think we're going to have to try and foul them, so I think taking the bribe is solid. And we've only spent 10k, so I don't feel like we're being a horrible person. A strength 5 Centaur seems like a pretty nice way to fill the hole that's left by our regular Centaur. I mean, this is one of those tricky things, right? Because I really love that they've taken unusual skills and that they have the assassin. I mean, that's all fun stuff, but like, you can see in the results that it's not paid off, which is not surprising because you kind of have to optimize somewhat in this game. There's just certain skills that you can't really afford to take. We're waiting for opponents, so I'll just let this screen play out. It's one of those really unfortunate things about the game. Because there's so many skills that I'd like to use, because they're like shadowing, for instance, can be a decent skill. Like, you know, the players that come, like, you know, if you have it on a Bloodstep Gutter Runner, it's horrible, because you're never going to get them off you. But, you know, there's just better skills at that. There's, you know, probably 10 better skills that Gutter Runner could be taking, so it's really, really tricky. What's he going to do? He's going to defend. So he does have 4 rerolls, naturally. Does he have a leader? I mean, a lot of his team is built really nicely. Like, this guy is great. I'd have probably gone tackle instead of sidestep, because he has no tackle. The witch is a bit crazy, though. Like, she could have been movement 9, right? Which is insane, actually. Maybe Blodge, maybe I'd have... Yeah, I don't know how I'd have done it. So what have we got? Okay, we've got some stuff on the line that probably shouldn't be. I don't think I'm going to say anything because I don't want to converse too much. So we've got the assassin and a blodger. So I think we're going to try and hit all of them. I might use my claw in here as well. And I guess we'll move you in, and drop you back. Just in case. I forgot that we picked up the agility last game, that's very nice. I mean, I love their team, I really do. Oh dear. I don't think that's the first time we've had a centaur be hit by a rock. So that's a good thing about having this guy here, is he can sort of cover for him a little bit. So not my favourite thing to start ever. Neither's that. Neither's that. There we go. Stay. So yeah, definitely not our best start ever, it has to be said. But, I mean, in fairness, not the worst either. So having a blocker on the line actually really helped him out there. I guess we get Hatak to make a blitz here for what it's worth. Not a lot. Is he going to stay in contact? He could. He does. Well, gotta say, not my best first turn I've ever done. And he has access to the ball, so definitely a bad decision making there. I mean, some of it wasn't bad decision making. I did think maybe I should just leave him in contact, but... I mean, this guy should probably be going for the ball. I think what I would be doing is hitting this guy, and then this guy can come and grab the ball. So maybe you move the witch in, you blitz with the... Or maybe, yeah, you blitz with this guy because you got Mighty Blow, you take out a player here, and then... Because these guys can contact it, but they can't get on it now, so he's kind of missed his opportunity for that. What a bad turn, eh? So we had the rock. We failed to do anything on the front line apart from knock one guy over. And, oh, he's going to take him out, probably. Yep. And then we didn't knock him over and rolled a 1 coming off. Boy. I don't... yeah, it's fine. You can potentially cut us off. If he brings the witch round, it's a bit risky, but if he... Okay, he's just going full movement. Is he gonna kind of follow up to tie up our other guys? Because otherwise we'd probably just come back and prove a nuisance. But if he does do that, yeah, so I think coming here makes sense. Or she might try and contact the ball. She does have arm value 9, let's remember. Which is really honestly hard to remember. Oh, I think she should get on the ball. That would be really hard to deal with. Although she doesn't have block, so... So this is going to be recovery this turn. Okay, that's nice. He's probably going to reroll that. Okay. That was a little unfortunate for him, honestly. So, Hatak, you just get back on your feet. And we need to try and clobber... Okay, this is actually a little tricky. Because it's hard to get back... It's hard... I want somebody here to help cover the ball. But I can't. So I think that's the best we're going to do. You can come here to help cover. Like, if something goes wrong here, we're done for. Why is that two? Okay, there's no assist, and there's, So I think you come here. Yes. That should give us this 2 dice. Which came to naught. Feel like I need to do this. There's a 2+ with a reroll. Okay. I think this is probably the safest we can go because we're going to use this guy to block it in. Boy, it's been a tricky start. Hey, Victoire! The elf likes the quick feet. Which one? The witch elf? I'm having a bit of a rough start to this game, if I'm being honest, but it probably could be worse. We'll see what he does. He may surprise us with some crazy moves, but the strength full blitzer, yeah. Oh, that's right. He was trying to, yeah, he double wand. How's it been, Victoire? I haven't seen you for a while. Hopefully we can stabilize here and we might get a few hits in if we're lucky. We do have lots of guard in here. He has no guard on his team, so... Hey, Highlander, how's it going? We're trying to recover from a really poor start. What would I do in this situation? I'd have probably moved this guy into here and then come around for 1 dice, seeing as we don't have any block or anything. It's been alright going back and forth with Blood Bowl matches, still hard to get online. So Eternal League it is. Nice. Gotta play however you can. Oh, this could be problematic. Is he coming in for a blitz? 2, 3. He could do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he needed to stand this guy up. Like, pop this guy here. Oh, he's still going for it. He can't go in... It's going to be 2 dice against, though, unless he's... Is he just blitzing this guy, maybe? Yeah, he is. Ooh, Tackle's done some work so far. Does get him down. I guess if he takes all the hobgoblins out, that's helping tilt the balance in his direction, right? Yes, it is an arm value 9 witch elf. It's the craziest witch elf I've seen in a while. Okay, we're still on the field. That's nice. Not sure why he's not... Well, okay. Doesn't want to get hit. Fair enough. It could have been a movement 9 witch elf, but they went for the armor value. And it's honestly really hard to get your head round because everything in your brain says armor value 7. But this is... You've got to keep thinking that's a dwarf, that's a dwarf. It's very, very difficult. Is the runner going to try and get out? No, he's not. Okay, so he hasn't given us a lot of blocks, actually. The ball is not safe, but it's not safe. So we're going to try and forge a path over to these guys. Okay, we did knock somebody over now. So this is an exciting development. We'll follow. That's the stuff. That's what we need. Yeah, it is. Probably just let that guy go. Okay, I want to hit the witch, but it would need to be with this guy to make that all those armor ups for naught. So we're going to drop the guard in here. And then this is a bit risky with the ball here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So now she's back down to arm value 7, which is quite great. Oh, we'd have broken it anyway. But I think Mighty Blow might have caused the KO. So we should be able to stabilize over here a little bit now. Let's see. We'll get you to here. Can you get... You can't get all the way over there. You could go here, though. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Unless I'm crazy. We're going to bring Hatak in here. So our cage is complete-ish. He has strength 5, so that's a tricky one to knock down. And there is a guard on him, so... And then I'm going to GFI this guy to here. Which gives us a 2 dice here. Which doesn't do anything, but, you know. You win some, you lose some. We'll follow that. And this guy's gonna take a block, so he's fine. Let's see. Fun fact, Dwarfs in Blood Bowl actually had abrasion hats that were on fire at all times. Nice. I played Chaos Dwarfs. Like, I have a love of Chaos Dwarfs that does not come from Blood Bowl. I should change my title of my thing, shouldn't I? There we go. Yeah, it comes from Warhammer back in the 90s, when they used to be, like, big hat guys. And they had blunderbusses and such things. So I love them from back then. They have kind of tried to make them look a bit more edgy, I feel like. And it's not, I don't really have a huge problem with it, but I do miss the ridiculous hats. You missed it, Highlander. It was very quick. I think we got done in about 45 minutes. It was a blink and you miss it. Kids. So we I'm tempted not to say the result just because this video, will this video come out before the other video? No, probably not actually. I'll probably post that one and then post this one. So it's safe to divulge. He's making good use of his Mighty Blow guy. He's using him a lot, which is good. And, you know, he's on the ball with a sidestepper, so he is causing us problems. It might be difficult to actually get up the field and score. We do have agility, so we can technically just dodge. But he's making it awkward for us. He's playing better than the record for the team would suggest. But we do now have 2 of his guys out to 1 of our guys. Oh, that's good. That's not worth a reroll, but it does tie these 2 guys up. But we tied, Highlander. In a very weird match. So, Okay, that's better. That might get another reroll out of him. If you get the chance and you're bored one day, it will be up in a couple days, and it had a lot of interesting stuff happen. Oh, there you go. You cheated. But yeah, it was a strange one. I mean, we should be able to push out of here, in theory. It might just be a little bit tricky. Gotta try and order things right. So you should probably stand up. Oh, I hate that this guy is just off on the side. And are you gonna blitz? Who's gonna blitz? Do I blitz this guy? The problem is if I don't knock him over, we're actually in a worse spot. We might be better off dodging up into here. In which case we want to clear this off. So I think this guy would be blitzing. Oh, the pushes, the pushes. Stay. Death Rocket can just make a... Stay. I don't like the fact that I'm doing what I'm doing here, but I am doing it for some reason. Don't like the fact that I'm oh dear. Relying on a star player. This has been a poor turn. Okay. So obviously this is a strength 5 block, which is good. Except this is a star player, so if he rolls a bad roll, we're in big trouble. So I don't like it, but it kind of felt like the right thing to do. Oh, that was some good value. And we will stay. Yeah, oh yeah, you've looked at the results. Yeah, it was we started the game, or I started the game. He went on offense with his death roller in the first half. And my first 2 turns, my blitzes were both double skulls, which pretty much ended my first 2 turns. I did re-roll the second time because I had a chance. If that block worked, I had a chance to get on the ball. But I re-rolled into pushes, so it was a horrible start to the game. So yeah, I honestly felt like a tie was a pretty good result considering how much fewer players we had than him. Our KOs, I think, were 2 came back out of 6 as well over the course of the game, so yeah, pretty tough. But we persevered. I'm happy with a draw, and we leveled both our other blitzers, so really nice. I could have tried to push, tried to quick score on my drive in the second half, and then go for the win, but I think being 2 or 3 players down and his team still being very solid, it didn't feel like we were going to get a lot out of that. It felt like that was just asking to lose. I'm not feeling as confident as I'd like here. We do have our rerolls, but he is making inroads and he's constantly getting this guy up on our face. I'm not feeling like my player number advantage is panning out at the moment. But I suppose we're not in a terrible position. It's turn... We've got 4 turns. Our guy's pretty... He can get up the field in 2 turns. So we don't have to instantly move. It's just I'm getting very... He's very willing to base up, and we're not punishing him enough for it. Obviously not knocking down anybody is a good example of that. So we start to try and push out again. That's better. And I will follow. see. I think... Oh boy, this is really tough. I think I have to do... Oh dear, this does not feel... Hang on, does that work? That's 2 dice, right? Yeah, it is. So we had to bring him in to stop the sidestep working. It does kind of break up our cage. Where would I rather be? I guess in this square. Ooh, not even an armor break. Okay, okay. Oh, and this guy's strength 4. Ooh, that's also bad. Where can I go here? I mean, there's nowhere to go. Yeah, I can't go there. Let's see. I think I just gotta hold my shape here and maybe dodge one of these guys across? Okay, that's a bit lucky. Do I do that? Doesn't feel the best. I mean, we're in a tough spot. I was, yeah, we he gave me a lot of support early on when I was but a young whippersnapper. I don't like any of these things I'm doing. Probably should go here or here, I reckon. Maybe I shouldn't even hit this guy. I mean, we do have some guard, but there's obviously also a big gaping hole here. Yeah, that's a good choice. We could one dice this, but we've used our reroll, so I think we don't. I think we just stay where we're at and hope that something goes wrong. Yeah, he's very... What I like about Rick is he's very community orientated as well. So he's always trying to promote others and such. He's honestly a bit better than me at it. I'm always like, well, I should raid, but like, always at the end of my stream, I'm, you know, you're kind of hurrying to get off. Yeah, me too. Me too. I still don't really know what the Tiki thing is. I don't know what the Discord's about, like how it started, what it's supposed to be for. But, I mean, the league's being fun, so it doesn't matter in that sense. I'm just curious. Yeah. I sort of have gone to the main chat sometimes to try and work it out, but there's no sort of like mission statement, for want of a better word. Okay, that's the blitz. That's good for us because he could totally get a 1 dice on the ball here. Ooh, that's... Probably should have just gone out and in there. And when I say probably, I mean 100% should have gone out and in. That was computer pathing there. Okay, I think we're going to have to make a run for it next turn. I'm hoping that not all of these guys get back around. They're sort of doing work down here, but also if we do make a break, they're slightly stranded, so... The thing is, we only have like maybe 4 players who can really break. Oh, jump up. Very nice. Yeah, I totally forgot about jump up. Which I really shouldn't do. Ooh, armor break. Okay, that's going to make things tricky. But she can't move. It's not a blitz, so... This guy can move. He'll probably come up, like... I think I'd bring him here, and then this guy can block whichever one he wants. Probably the Chaos Dwarf, so he can get on the Hobgoblin. I don't know how we're escaping this situation. Yeah, I think I'd pop him here just for the defensive nature of it. He might hit the Hobgoblin for attrition. Hang on, doesn't he already have a 2 die? This guy's plus strength, right? Yeah, so he didn't need that to do either of these hits. Oh, he got it in. That's a pity. He's not going to follow. Okay, so what have we got here? I'm feeling like I'm going to have to do a crazy blitz out. And I'm going to have to stand these guys up. Can you get anywhere? Oh, you can. Okay, that's quite nice. So the obvious guy to hit is this guy. And it feels like the sensible way to do it is like this, rather than use our star player. Because the star player, if he fails, we can't reliably reroll. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, shadowing. Oh, this could be a disaster. Oh, it's already a disaster. Oh no, that's really bad. Oh boy. Okay, back we go. That's what you get if you're going to shadow us. Did we use our break tackle? No, we didn't. So we can still come through here, even though it's the most horrible thing ever. Boy, I hate this turn. The double one. Okay, this game has gone from bad to worse here. This should be a pretty straightforward score now. So the plan was get him through and up here, and then this guy follows up as well. I did at least get everybody at position beforehand, so I don't feel bad about that. But things were going so badly we kind of had to do that, I feel like. Either that or just try and deny him scoring by staying here. But we've been pinched really hard here. Assuming he scores, we're going to have to pull out something big in the second half to score twice on him when he has the ball. But I'm not saying it can't be done, but it's gonna be tricky. Witch Elf's totally free. He can 5, 6. I mean, he's gonna have to GFI, but that's not the end of the world, is it? In here, handoff. Go on, you can fail dodges too. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Classic. That's really unfortunate, but there was no real reason to throw there. Okay. We're sort of back in business. I think. So how can we do anything here? Yeah, I know, you just can't, intercepts just always happen. You can't, it's just how the game works. I mean, I could run this guy back to make the blitz. I don't like that. Could run this guy back to make the blitz. I hate that even more. Where can this guy get to? I want these guys to stay up here is the thing. I guess I could make the blitz with this guy. That's probably the most sensible thing. And then you could get to there. Or maybe I do this, actually. I think we have to try and give our star player a chance here. Please don't fail a star player. Oh, it's so nice when they don't fail you. Follow. This isn't convincing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's in range, and he's in range. So we do have 3 players in scoring range. Can we make any hits here? I think it's probably worth doing. Oh, that's a 2 dice because of guard, that's right. Okay, that's still kind of okay because we can move him up here, which makes him slightly in a less good position. We only have 1 reroll, so I think we do this one actually. Because then I don't have to reroll it. Oh, this game. So he's still got a pretty good shout at the ball here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 GFI to get 2 dice on the ball. It's not great, is it? But we'll see how he approaches it. He's less likely to score now, at least, which is something. It's been an more of an exciting game than I thought it was going to be. If we could just score the second half with... I don't think we're in easy range. We're in double GFI range as well. That's not ideal. Maybe I should have moved these... No, because if I'd failed the GFI, that would also be bad. This way, at least it's not a super easy recover if he gets it. But this guy should probably be making the blitz. Okay, that was unnecessary. But, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, maybe he's just going to get in position. But it is dodging off tackle. Oh, what? No! Why would you blitz that? It's probably going to reroll. I mean, he had like 1 GFI for 2 dice on the ball, and then this guy to recover. I'm really confused. He's actually played really tightly most of this. So that's a weird decision. Although he didn't take a hit on the ball earlier when he could have got a 1 dice as well, so... Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I disagree with some of these decisions, but, you know, they're working, so... Hard to put them down in that sense. He does have sidestep on the ball now, which is really good. I don't think we've got anybody that can really make it up there, so in that sense, he's in a good spot. It is going to be hard to score. I like the scoring threat as well, that's well played. You want to dodge this way, I think. Nope, okay. So I think we have to respect that by at least putting somebody on it. You can't really do anything. I think we try and free this guy up to get up here. But yeah. Very nice. Maybe use that power a little early, but, you know, I'm not gonna entirely complain. Could we do some weird kind of chain situation? I don't think there's a great one. So I sort of have a plan here. Ooh. So the plan is basically dodge off at this stage, because I kind of want to do it as a the other thing we could do is come up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if we pow him, then we're good, but it is an extra dodge for him, which may not gain us anything, and he doesn't have a block skill, so I think we're just going to try and go in. Whew! Lucky, lucky. That was one of those decisions where there's not necessarily a right or wrong decision. There probably technically is a right or wrong decision, percentage-wise, but it's very, very tight, and, you know, like, a lot depends on which one works. If that works, I can argue it's the right decision. If, you know, if it doesn't work, I'll probably be sitting here saying, oh, maybe I should have done the other thing. Alright, I think we are just going to baseline here. Or, you know, nearly baseline. I don't think they're going to try and one-turn us. If he had the movement 9 Witch Elf, that would be a lot better option, but he's got the arm value 9 Witch Elf. Alright, and I will be right back to see what he does. Yeah, I did have the reroll, so, but you could argue that for either option, I think. But we'll say in fairness that he did put us in a tricky spot there despite not blitzing the ball. I just think maybe he could have blitzed the ball and still got us in a tricky situation. Even if it hadn't worked. You know, he rolled a bunch of GFIs anyway, so the GFI was not... Like, he rolled a dodge GFI after doing the blitz. So he spent those dice on those anyway, so yeah. And I think, thinking it through, I think our decision to dodge out and go in was the right one, because the blodge step, the blitz on him, we have to knock him down for it to be worthwhile. So we're looking at a 6 on 2 dice after making a dodge as well. Like, it's... And if we don't, we're basically in the same situation we were, so yeah, I think I'm happy with what we did. Okay, rain. That's probably not going to be an issue, but it could be. It's nicer sound effects, so I dig that. I'm really happy we got out of that, though. That was not a great situation. It's going to be really interesting to see how he attacks, whether he tries to score fast, or if he tries to stall it out. We've done almost no damage to his team. I imagine the witch will come back. We do have a bribe that we can pump in if he does try to stall things out. I thought maybe we were going to have an easier time of it early on in the first half. Be nice far. KO came back as well. Yeah, the block the better option here. Not that it's much more likely to achieve. Is it the better option, actually? It is if, you know, knocking him down... If knocking him down is important, then it's the better option. But if you're not knocking him down, maybe the stab is the way to go. Because you just go straight to armor. Yep, elves can't make vanity passes. Never works. Does have a reroll to put into it at least. Yep, they just refuse. So, in we go. What happens with the KOs? Arguably pretty big rolls, because getting our dirty player would be really nice, and getting the witch would be even better for him. We do not get our dirty player, and they don't get their witch, so I will take that trade. What are they on? 3, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're on 10. I think we're on 11. So, yeah, that's good. Let's pop these guys out nice and wide. You here. Pop you here. Hide the little guys. And I think I'm good with that. Wrestle should probably go in the middle, just so he has the full scope of going either way. In case they decide to make a break for it. Yeah. So we still foul, we just try and foul with this guy. Unless he just runs straight past us, but he's kind of setting up in a central position. So it looks like he's going to try and play for a draw. Maybe. I may be calling that too fast. Let's see what he does. Okay, this is still feeling pretty central. It's a tricky one because you know attrition's not going to be your friend. Or it's unlikely to. I mean, the first half didn't prove that, but you know, oftentimes dice eventually catch up. This is a bit of a worry for a touchback. Oh, actually, that's really good. He does have 5 rerolls, but that's a scary place to have to pick up the ball. He's elves, so it should be fine. You wouldn't want to be Khemri with this, though. I think you put, like, this guy in, and then this guy in straight away. Maybe you then even pop this guy here. The problem is, of course, if it does go out and you've put too many people over here, you've committed everybody over here, and maybe the ball ends up over here. So, it's tricky. He should not be making any blocks before he's put somebody here. Okay, that's a good move. Maybe this guy even... This guy here, this guy here, and then you're okay to proceed. Okay, that's really good. Can the witch even... The witch can barely get to the ball. He might have to pick this up with his mighty blow. Oh, it's scary time. I mean, it's a 3+, so it's not too bad, but 3+s fail quite a lot. So you're going to have a stab first, the safest move in the game. Nope. Okay. Probably just going to block with this guy again. Now this time it is better to block with him. Oh, that's why you... I mean, in fairness, I probably would have made the blocks too, but I think I'd have had this guy, or I'd have brought the witch down to here. Yeah, I'd have brought the witch down. So now this pickup is double scary. Now I would definitely bring the witch down and then make the pickup. So witch should be here, this guy picks up and then runs back. It's a relative safety. Ooh, he's tempting fate. Tempting fate. Okay, he got it. So now we're back into into more tame territory. But for a moment there, it was very exciting. Oh, how did he get that in? I don't think this guy's moving there. I take it back. He got everything on 0. That's, logistically impossible, surely? I think we'll just put you into here. Okay, so what's the plan? What are we hitting? Could hit strength 4, that seems like a good target. Yeah. Very nice. And then if we move through, we actually get the second hit as well. So that feels very good. Didn't kill him, which I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit sad about. But, can't kill everybody. I think we pop this guy here, because that's kind of a good linchpin on the side. Get a hit on the assassin. Oh, he's evading us quite well. I think we're going to leave him where he's at. We got maybe too many guys involved over here. Maybe we pop the star player in here. Pop the stand firm on the outside. I don't like the fact his guard's not doing anything, but the stand firm might do. This guy can join him. We pop the wrestle. We pop this guy here. And then the wrestle is our sweeper. Okay, yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Ish. It's a lot of pressure. It's maybe more... No, I think it's good pressure. He could commit hard to this, honestly. And just reform over here. But I don't think he's going to get all the way around the corner, because he'd have to bring... He could maybe bring this guy in for an assist. If he's feeling really dodgy, he could bring this guy in for the second assist, and then blitz with this guy and get around the corner a bit with more of his guys. But it's a little awkward. I've put the hobgoblins in, not because I think they're good for hitting stuff, but because they add assists to other blocks. So, you know, having this guy here makes this guy really difficult to remove. Having this guy here means that he can't, you know, it's even harder to hit this, and if he doesn't hit them, they provide assists for next turn. So that's kind of the thinking behind actually putting the hobgoblins in. You could argue that maybe this is a bit of a weak space. Maybe he could do one dice, dodge out, go here, 2 dice there, and then push through this hole. That could be an option if he's feeling desperate. Hang on, that's... Yeah, yeah. I think he can make something of a hole there anyway. What did he do there? Dodge the strength back. Oh, is he doing what we said? Yeah, he is. He identified the hole. Okay, that means that the hole is not open, unless he's going to drop another reroll. So that's good. That gives us another turn of repositioning. Is he going to push this guy through as a theoretical scoring threat? Yes, he is. I don't think anybody else really wants to go through there, because it's 2s all the way across. Oh. Just totally ran out of time there. Okay, so I am going to drop this guy back onto this guy. We have the same movement, so if he decides to dodge away, we can catch up with him. I think we bring this guy back in. So now we got that assist that we were talking about to make this block. And we're going to kind of work our way along the line. I'm actually going to push him inwards to try and squeeze him. I think with dwarfs, if you can squeeze, then you're happy. That's my philosophy anyway. Okay. That's one more. That's pressure mounting. Interesting combination of skills. Not terrible. I think I prefer bludge, but you know. Okay, so squeeze. Very nice. Move them in. Very nice. Pressure mounting. Finally getting our claws on them. Let's see. What next? What next? Probably this. I'd like to use this guy to blitz, but I think... Oh dear. Just when the pressure was mounting. Squeeze him back. Our value 7 is holding up as well. I think we move this guy in to help pressure there. We don't have a hit on the ball. He has all of his good players back. We could do this. Do I like this? I think I do. Yeah, we'll save the bull centaurs for hitting the back. And we'll hit strength 4. And we follow for pressure. Nice. Okay, this is a pretty good turn, all told. I think we step up the pressure here as well. So he's either got to decide, does he want to try and force this outlet, which he could try and, if he gets a power here, force through that way. But if he scores, that gives us another chance to score, right? And he's obviously down more players now, so it theoretically should be easier. Unless we hold him off too long, you kind of get into that weird middle of the half situation where actually he ends up somehow stalling you out till the end, and that can also be a problem. But there's a lot of pressure on him from all over the place. He's got 2 guys that are not based. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that are upright, so... Claw Palm. That is a good... Claw Palm is... Claw, Mighty Blow, and Piling On. So it's the ultimate disgusting trio of skills. So we have a Claw Mighty Blow. If he got Pile On, he'd be the full Monty. Oh, she got it. So this is basically how they get through. We will stand firm just to get in the way, because it makes him have to run. It makes the run round a bit harder. But that was huge. Should we have? I think we should have stood firm. Yeah, it reduces her movement. Otherwise, she's here. She'd have to dodge off, but it's easy for her, so... But yeah, Claw Palm means you basically hit them on armor value 7 with Mighty Blow, and then the piling on gives you a second chance at it, so... It's one of the most horrible combinations of skills you can get because it's so effective. Oh. GFI is fine. So what's the plan? What's the next bit of plan for protection? This is what we were afraid of, right? But... Okay. So we do have a 1 dice right now. At the moment, we could make it a 2 dice if we're willing to make a GFI with the guard. But that could change depending on what else he's got in the tank. Boy, he gets a lot in on the end of his turns. Yeah, no worries. It's, okay. What's this? Is this guy gonna... This guy dodging off would have been... Yeah, I think probably the last thing he would have wanted to do is dodge this guy around to here. Or here. And then he's a lot safer. So I think we have to try and play this with a little bit of caution here because there's no guarantee anything's going to work. This guy can stand up because... Oh, hang on. If I make this hit, that also gives me a 2 dice. Okay, that seems pretty solid. Let's get you in here. Hang on, but it could ruin... Yeah, actually I don't think that's the best idea right now. That might be a block that we make in a moment. But this would be really helpful. Nice. Hang on, do we do that or do we do this? I think we do this, because if we do that, then maybe he moves down here and just, like, knocks us off the edge. He could move to here, but then he's still in an awkward spot. So yeah, I think we do from this direction. We do have wrestle. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay, so that is really nice. We'll pop you on the top. Does that give us a 3 dice? Yeah, it does. On this guy, at least. Okay. We should get you in the mix, because this is not what you would call safe. I think we pop you here. And we take the 3 dice. That's fine, we can still move you away, which is nice. I think we leave the center where he's at, actually. He's kind of in a good position. And then, just in case it's a bad roll, we'll hit that guy. And just preserve our position. I think this is pretty hard. It's not, obviously it's not impossible to get the ball out here. But this is a pickle. Of huge proportions. We do have a guard on the witch, and we have 2 assists on this guy. This guy actually has a 1 dice, which is pretty good. So that's probably the move here. If you're feeling really frisky, you could do a 3+2+ to bring in... Okay, just got him. Never mind. Where's he going to stick it? One of these 2. Yeah, that seems sensible. Ooh, that fell nicely for us. This is why I like playing elves, because you can still be in it in a really bad situation. I mean, in fairness, quite a lot of places where it could fall are pretty good for us. So yeah, you can 5 plus 5... That might be a 5 plus 6 plus because of the rain, actually. Played 7s at game store last night in weekly women person league. Blitz to clear away from my ball carrier to score on last turn on the half. Rolled triple skulls. Oh, that's beautiful. That is rough. This is why, like, you should never trust anything. Which, I mean, obviously you're not, like, trusting that. It's just what you gotta do, in a sense, but you feel like rolling 3 dice pretty confident. Because those odds are pretty crazy, right? Okay, is he gonna 1 dice this? Oh, that's a big change of plan. Okay, so the danger here is that we can just blitz her off the field. Okay, he's out. Where's our ball carrier? Is he around? Yeah, he's over here. Okay. I think we have to blitz that, because getting the witch off would be huge. And I think also this guy has to go here to help with the follow-up hit on this guy. Actually, we technically don't need to hit him. This guy is more of a threat. I think everybody else is actually in an okay position for where we're at. Nice. Dead. Did he still got his Apo though. The dead sound in this game is amazing, it just jars you every time. You gotta Apo that one. Okay, that's a miss next, I think. That's a lot better. Okay, that was nice. That's nice as well. I want to keep this guy on the ball, so I'm going to move him here so that he's still in the tackle zone whilst we still maintain our tackle zone on the ball. Okay, that's useful, because that frees up our ball carrier. I think he's probably going to go here. No. I think we stay though, because that keeps this guy kind of locked in a bit more. This is another one of those situations where I don't entirely know where I go to get safe. Oh, this invincible assassin. Ooh, actually, if we... Now that we can make this hit... I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so now we have to dodge off the ball carrier again. That's not the best move ever. But I wanted this guy free. Oh, I knew it. Come on. You can do this. Oh, the double ones of doom. I still think that was probably overall maybe the right decision. The bull's pretty covered here. We got the strength 5 bull down to protect, so obviously the plan was pick, get here, pretty much safe. We could have also come in with this guy to try and pick it up, but obviously, I mean, not that we knew that we were going to fail, but we might have failed, and say it bobbles back out here, that's disastrous. I liked keeping him as a safety. We do have 3 guys on the bull. He could bring somebody in next to the bull and one dice this guy onto the bull, see where it bobbles. I think bobbling it is probably his best chance right now. I hate that this isn't feeling more... Okay, the stab comes out. I like it. And it would be pretty solid, right? Because if the stab works, then he gets the 2 dice. Okay, so blitzing this guy free. What do you get out of that, I'm wondering? I mean, obviously this guy can come down and help, which is good, but... it does mean probably the bull's not going anywhere that he wants. So I'm not sure I'd have blitzed that. If anything, I'd have dodged this guy off and blitzed in somewhere. But there's not anywhere really great to do that. But it does mean he's got more elves in the area, which means more threat if we fail again. Okay, okay. That worked. What next? I still like... I think I'd maybe do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, nothing. Okay. Yeah, I think I'd dodge this guy off and maybe try the bobble onto the ball, but... I mean, it's not the greatest. I would normally pick this guy up, but it's not great at the moment, so I'm going to move this guy in here just to put tackle zones on people. Gonna make this 2 dice. Okay, that's a good result. Yeah, we'll put him in a tackle zone. Indeed. Okay. Apart from not picking up the ball, this feels pretty good. Like, because if we don't knock him over, then he just goes here. Okay, we knocked him over. It's probably still going to come here. And then we stay. Ooh, he just used his Apo, didn't he? That's bad news. That is Claw Mighty Blow doing its devious work. And I think weirdly we pop this guy here. We take a tackle zone off the ball. But it does... And I guess we bring this guy here. I hate the fact that we can't move after we've got the ball. So yeah, we're kind of reconstituting as something of a cage here. Because this is a 3+ pickup. I mean, this could still go disastrously. This could still, like... We could try and pick it up. We fail, it bounces off this guy, goes here. He grabs it and runs it in, right? All of that is still horribly possible. That being the case, I think we bring this guy in here. Oh, he's actually got the extra movement. Oh, well, I could have made this a lot safer. Okay. I should remember what my players have. So would I rather be here? I think I'd still rather be here. Because this is really awkward. Can we kill this assassin? I'm going to rely on Mighty Blow here. Good choice, good choice. And I'm just going to put this guy down where he is. That lets one of these guys come back into the action. And is this guy doing enough work where he is? Yeah, I think having the tackle on him is nice. So, what's the best thing for him to do here? Probably just 2 dice against. If he has it now, he should probably just do it now. And have these... I mean, yeah, this is actually fine. Didn't knock us over, which is great, but he can move us here. Oh, that's not great either, though. Because now he's formed an area through which this guy has to dodge. So yeah, maybe hitting this first. Okay. We did get us there pretty good. But it does mean he's not... He hasn't had many armor breaks outside of the hobgoblins. Means he's not blitzing the ball, so we're happy about that. And if this guy gets up, he's probably getting surfed. So is he willing to take that chance? I suppose he could just dodge out. 3+3 plus 2+. He's got dodge, that's not a bad idea actually, just to have him active again. I'd like to run up the field and score, but it's not priority. Or is he just getting him up? Okay, well we're playing it safe then. We're doing... should I get one of these guys up the field? Maybe I should get both these guys up the field. Maybe one of them could touchdown. Very unlikely, but... That's what we want. And I'm going to follow here, because that completes our cage even if this is a both down. Nice. Okay, so there's one blodger off the field, which is really nice for us. So next up is who's the next biggest threat? Probably this guy in his own way. Don't have any guard on the ball right now. We don't have anybody behind us though, so we can probably go to screen mode. So let's pop this guy here. Get a little bit more loose with our setup. Let's pop this guy here. The ball is still sort of caged. That's disappointing. Pop him here. Follow. Pop you here. We do get a second hit on him, which is nice. I guess we pop you here, actually. And we actually... I think we leave the hobgoblin where he is. No, I think we move him forward one. And another 2 dice on you. Okay. And we're done. I'm off to pick up Sun. Alrighty. Thank you. Yeah, you have a great night too. And yeah, let me know... Yeah, I think we sort of have decided what we're going to do for that. So yeah, just, yeah, have a good evening. I think we're good. I think we are good. You know, unless magic happens, but... We're crossing our fingers that there's no magic. Alrighty. So what could he do? I guess he could take the strength guy around, dodge around, go for the 1 dice. He is out of range, so we are effectively at a point where we can kind of play with abandon, so to speak. So 1, 2, 3... Can't quite get round there, because we're Chaos Dwarfs and we're slow, so... We'll pop you in here. We'll pop... We'll probably do that, so we'll pop you in here. We'll move them afterwards. Okay, fair enough. Get you to here. We'll get you to here. Let's see if this guy can run. Yes, he can. We know that this guy can run. He's never going to fail one. Okay, what range to score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably not worth it, honestly. Oh, sorry. I felt like I shouted that. Probably not worth it, if we're being honest, but... Yeah, he had a rough second half. He had a good first half that was a little unlucky that we actually managed to score, considering how things went. Friendly chap, considering he's had a rough game. Blitzing the star player, nice. Digging it. Gotta jam in the reroll here, surely. Actually, it's probably better off for the longevity of the team not to jam in the reroll. Can I chain... Ooh, I might be able to chain us out here. If this guy falls over... Might be able to chain myself out and avoid... No, hang on, I'll be chaining into hit. Yeah, and then I make that hit. Yeah, we might be on here for something. Okay, that makes things a little bit more tricky. Actually, maybe it doesn't. Can we get anybody over the top? Wow, we can't get anybody over the top, so that is more tricky. So we would need to do this first. Let's see. I guess here. We need some guards. Oh, our guards are miles away. Actually, I think one guard will do it. So we punch him. Push this guy here. Oh, that's bad. And we didn't push him. I mean, we did push him, but we didn't knock him over. Oh, we're back to the beginning of the game. Okay, we made the dodge, so it did help us out in the end in a way. That would have been a much nicer move had we have powered the first guy, but what can you do? I think we still had our Apo left if we want to make ourselves feel better about doing that unnecessary touchdown. This guy badly needs block anyway, so if he's ever going to survive. Are we buying anything? I don't think we are, so I think we can re-roll that. Okay, re-roll it into the same. It's nice and easy. Hey, our Centaur got MVP. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because our other guy at some point is probably going to die with the niggle. So, there we do. We only got 8 to 4 armor breaks. So our armor breaks were extremely effective. We got 6 of our... we didn't get many armor breaks, I don't think, out of 54, considering how much Mighty Blow we had. But those we got were very lasting. You know, most of them came in the second half. He didn't get much out of it, but he did... that KO stayed out the entire game. I guess our KO wake up is pretty bad. Yeah. I think he got... Did he get another guy as well? We've got 2 out, so... No, we don't. He had 3 chances to come back. But yeah, I think... Oh, wow. How did we get that much? Oh, lots of injuries, right? 9, 10, 11, 14, 19, 21. Wow. Is one of these... I don't think any of these are the star player. I don't remember. Oh, he's called Hatak, isn't he? So, no, it's not none of these guys. So yeah, very solid SPP game for us. It kind of felt like it was going to be, but it was a lot more tense of a game than we would have liked. But, you know, it's often the way, isn't it? Ooh, our team value suddenly through the roof. So just this guy getting a level. So I think it's another stand firm. Unfortunately. Another claw would have been just what we needed. But I mean, it's still, you know, having a couple of stand firms is still really nice for, you know, if you want to have a good chance at stopping one-turners, right? So it's a solid, you know, it's a solid skill to get. And we, you know, our other guys are making their way towards what they need. We probably get rid of Glore. Just to at least tip our team value down a little bit. So we got a full team back. Who were we missing that time? Were we missing Skarzag? I think we were. Or no, we were maybe missing our non-move. I don't know, we were missing one of them. So what does that put us at? 14-3-4. Very nice, very nice. And team in a good place. I think one more claw maybe would feel great. Maybe this guy. If this guy gets claw, he could maybe quickly get towards pylon, and then the team's very nice. Then this guy maybe gets guard, and we're happy. Maybe this guy gets block. You know, I mean, there's a bunch of nice skills to get. But I think at 17-20, team's in a solid situation. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it there for the evening. And I'm assuming Rick's not still streaming. He was streaming when I got on. Let's see. He should show up in my followed people if he is. Nope. Thanks for watching YouTube though. I'll catch you next time. Sorry, I always do this.